GCOM had indicated its readiness to have the recount commenced at 5 p.m. on Tuesday following the signing of an Aide Memoire by President David Granger and opposition leader Barry Jagdeo committing to the process. The recount process was to be overseen by a high-level team from CARICOM, which was dispatched to Guyana Sunday following a request by President Granger. However, an application to the High Court filed by Yulita Grace Moore sought an interim injunction against the Elections Commission and its officers. The interim injunction was sought to restrain GCOM from permitting or authorizing, quote, any person or persons to any agreement between the President of Guyana and leader of the opposition or any agreement between the Guyana Elections Commission and the Caribbean community or at all to count or recount any ballots cast by electors at the March 2, 2020 general and regional elections until the hearing and determination of the judicial review application, end of quote. The court then ordered an interim injunction restraining the Elections Commission from setting aside or varying the declaration of the returning officers of the 10 electoral districts and from substituting or replacing the said declaration of the returning officers of the 10 electoral districts with any other documents or declarations until the hearing and determination of the judicial review application filed herein. An interim injunction was also granted restraining the Chief Elections Officer from submitting any report of the total votes cast for each list of candidates pursuant to Section 96(1) and 2 of the Representation of the People Act, save and except the votes counted and the information furnished by the returning officer under Section 84(1) of the Representation of the People Act until the hearing and determination of the judicial review application filed herein. The recount process was to be overseen by a high-level team from CARICOM, which was dispatched to Guyana on Sunday following a request by President Granger. The CARICOM team, however, has since withdrawn from Guyana. This was confirmed by PPP GCOM Commissioner Sace Gunraj.
We have just been informed by the Secretary General of CARICOM, Ambassador Erwin Larocque, that the CARICOM high-level team that was sent under the auspices of the chairman of CARICOM, Ms. Mia Mottley, Prime Minister of Barbados, has been officially withdrawn. As a consequence, they have come here for several days now and have not been given an opportunity to perform their functions for which they have come.
GCOM's Attorney Excellence Dazzle had advised the chairman of the commission on Tuesday that the president and leader of the opposition, though their intentions were honorable, could not enter into an agreement that ran counter to the laws that govern the Representation of the People's Act. She also advised against a total new recount of all regions. Earlier, GCOM had reported that it was seeking legal advice on a way forward before deciding on the commencement of a national recount. For the HGP Nightly News, Calvin Abrams.